On 12:51, it's Radio Lugnut. Yes, good morning. This is Big Bro taking over the show. That's a very obscure pop culture reference, and I thought I'd just chuck it in there. Today I want to talk about our climate. Yes, everyone's talking about our climate, and everyone's got an opinion, just like arseholes. We've all got one, and we've all got different ones. My opinion about climate change might be slightly controversial. I can hear the politically correct people milling outside the studio with chains, ready to put them round my nuts and keep squeezing until I admit that I'm wrong. But I'm not. Ladies and gentlemen, I think with climate change, we should let it rip. That's right, just let it rip. I cannot understand why we're putting all this energy into trying to find something that's going to happen regardless. Climate change is here to stay. And I tell you, as a free-thinking, loving Australian, if I want to stand outside in temperatures of 75 plus degrees Celsius and burn, then I think I should be able to do it as a right as an Australian. Now, I've got my feet on the ground at the moment, and I tell you, it's not very boiling hot. They keep saying how the ground's going to become extremely hot, and it's going to open up vistas to worlds that we wouldn't want to see. That Orpheus and the others might just pop up from the underworld. This is the way some of these politically correct people talk, and quite frankly, it makes me sick. I feel so sick, I'm almost ready to throw up. But I keep it down, keep it down just, and I can barely get my words out because I'm so enraged with an article in my local paper saying that we should be very upset when it reaches 45 degrees or 50 degrees. There shouldn't be something to celebrate. You shouldn't be breaking out the water bombs. You should be inside wondering just what we should be doing. I'm not prepared to have Greta Thunberg hold a gun to my head and talk about the climate. I really don't want to listen to this. I think as a free-loving Australian, we should be allowed to be... Fuck! I'm sorry about that. I just had a bit of a break with reality for a moment because I just couldn't get the words out. Let me try that again. I think an Australian, such as the boiling hot sun, should be allowed to just heat up if it wishes, even though it means the sea might become extremely high. Well, I, for one, don't mind. My local beach surf is so shallow and flat, and I'll be welcoming any kind of rise in the surf, even if it means that Earth is categorically fucked. Yes, that's right, I said fuck on the air, and I'm quite happy to say fuck on the air because I'm an Australian. And in Australia, we say fuck. Saying fuck is the Australian thing to do. But it digresses from my argument regarding the climate. I want to be able to burn. I want to be able to burn without being punished by the politically correct people in the country. Those wokey people that go on about the climate go on about the Earth like it's some dying relative. Well, quite frankly, to me, the Earth is an annoying relative. It's the annoying mother-in-law that always insists on making the lamingtons for Christmas Day. But the lamingtons are useless. They taste like shit. Well, quite frankly, I have no bloody sympathy. Maybe because I've had such a shit time on this bloody Earth before I became a radio announcer and before I realised that everything I'd been grown up with and everything I'd been taught by certain individuals in the education sector, which is just one big political cabal, was absolutely wrong. Climate change, we need to stop fighting this. We need to let it rip. There are other things in life besides climate change, and we need to be able to open up the economy again and get people back to work. Get them on chain gags if necessary. But enough of this talk about climate change. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go and lay in the boiling, sizzling hot sun and burn myself to a crisp. Lug nut out.